Alright, what is up, stream? Stream, podcast, whatever. What is this? Here we go. Alright, that works. Great. So, yeah, guys, today I'm back with episode 2. I didn't hit record yet for the actual recording, but, give me one moment, guys. Let me just get this done real quick. So yeah, today we're gonna, obviously, by the title, we're gonna be talking about the whole breaking down the whole Apple event that happened like a week ago. I should have gotten to it before, but alright. So yeah, let's get started with this. Hit record. Alright, we're gonna start. Oh, how can I start my intro? More useless Apple. More useless Apple. Okay. We got more useless Apple products.
This is the Bentertainment Show.
Starring your host, Ben, where we just talk about random stuff people think is entertaining. This is Ben. Alright, guys, welcome to the podcast. Yeah. Like I said, before we get to it, today's episode, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel down in the show notes. We're going live here as we we're live here as we speak. So if you guys want to go to YouTube, hit the subscribe and hit the bell. You guys get notified every time I'm about to start the podcast, and you guys can see behind the scenes. You can see things I don't cut out. It's pretty cool. So I really suggest you subscribe and hit the bell. Alright, guys, let's get into today's episode. Today we got episode 2. We're gonna be talking about the Apple event that went down. Let me grab that one. Okay, so yeah, we got a few new devices announced, and we're gonna go over all of them. And yeah, let's see how useless they are, like usual. But you know, it's whatever. So let's start with the Apple Watch Series 9 that was announced. So I was watching this video before. I mean, it was alright, I guess. The stream. It was like, when did this take place? A week ago? September 12th. Okay, that's over a week ago. But yeah, we got first. Let's start with when they first introduced the Series 9. Where like, I don't know, man. Like, what happened? I mean, first I know we got like new feature, like this new feature. I think is pretty cool. But at the same time, we technically already had it. But let me just get. So let's just run over the Apple Watch Series 9 real quick. Okay, so let's just go to the new stuff that we didn't have before. That's what we're gonna talk about. All right, so starting off with the Apple Watch Series 9, we have a new double tap gesture. So basically, how that works is, you just basically hold out your. Well, let's say the whole point of this, they say, is like, if your hands are occupied and like you can't like check your watch, whatever, because people are not lazy enough. Now they have a feature where you can double tap gesture. So all you gotta do, it tracks your veins or something like that, blood flow, and if all you gotta do is turn your hand over, like you're looking at your watch but your hands are full, and you take your pointer finger and your thumb and you double click, like almost like a VR maybe kind of, and then it'll pop. Like, that can also, it works for like hanging up calls. And, just the main, you can make the main button, whatever, like, let's say you hang up a call, answer a call, resume music, pause music, like, those kind of things. You can set it to how you want that to work. And, I believe this feature kind of already exists, just doesn't work that well. It was something like the accessibility features, I think. But now, let's just, whatever, that's like the highlight of the Apple Watch, I think. Let's move on to Siri on device and faster chip. Okay, here we go. So we got big improvement in Siri. So Siri is now more than accurate than it was before, because it wasn't accurate at all before. So hopefully it's somewhat better accurate this time. Like, when you try to tell it stuff, and a faster processor. Every year the same thing. But what else? Brighter display. yet again. Like, I mean, we've never seen that before. So yeah, you got the brighter, that's literally it. Brighter display, faster processor, and little minor Siri improvements that you don't even notice. And that double tap feature that's most likely not gonna work. Yeah, there you go. There's iPhone. Like when it comes to Apple, it's just too good to be true. Like you can't have a double tap feature just go do. Oh, I mean, sure it'll work a little. It's how accurate it's gonna work. Like it's gonna work every time. You try to your hands are full. You can't see. There's so many problems here. Like how lazy do you have to be? I know if you have two things in your hands, like you can't. Like let's say they say you're holding a cup of coffee or walking the dog. You do realize most things you have access to your fingers, right? Like let's say you're holding groceries, hold it, but you still have another finger to tap the freaking screen of your watch. Like come on, man, it's not that difficult. Like I think the only reason people will be using this double tap feature is for is only because like they just are too lazy. I don't think that's the reason because their hands are full. Like, move your arm to the other side of your body, or to your other arm, and tap a button. It's really not that difficult, guys. Like, come on, man. So, and yeah, literally that's it. Apple Watch, that's the Apple Watch Series 9 in a nutshell. There you have it. And I've only been recording for 5 minutes here. That's just kind of sad. Yeah, that's Apple Watch 9. But then, yet again, another Apple Watch. Let's see if this is any better. Apple Watch Ultra 9. No, Ultra 2. My bad. Okay, so let's see what's different about this one. Ultra 2. So, if you guys don't know what the Ultra is, basically it's not like on the Series 1, Series 3, Series 4. It's not set in there. Basically, I want to say like 2022. Yeah, last year. I want to say it was 2022, and they basically all they did was it's a new series, and now we got the sequel or the second one of it. So the Ultras are meant for, I guess, short, like summarize it up, sum it up. Basically, it's for people that need a long battery life because they're going like on the mountains or something like that, hiking. I don't know anymore. Yeah, if they're like hiking and they need more battery. It's just like a really long battery. I don't know. I never tried it, but that's not usually something good Apple's good at, but keeping good battery. But whatever. So yeah, they did a second one of that with yet more features. Maybe I'm just trying to see if this will load real quick. If that's not gonna load, I might have to just listen to this app. All right, so we're gonna try to listen to some of this real quick about the Ultra 2, I think. All right, let's play. This is from their Apple event on YouTube. Lower that volume a little bit. Alright, so now
Ultra is the most advanced Apple Watch, and it's perfect for anyone who wants the biggest display and longest battery life with a stunning design.
Ooh.
Over the last year, Ultra has helped people accomplish extraordinary feats, like summiting the tallest mountains,
Alright.
completing demanding endurance races.
Let's just see this loaded. Alright, there you go. So that was just a little... okay, now that the article I found loaded. Alright, let's go to, what's new. So, starting off with some hardware side of things, here's what's new. So we got a new chip, new GPU, new, blah, 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 same crap. Alright, new bands, ooh. However, it's these new features. Okay, so yeah, they do have the double tap that's on the Series 9. They do have a new flashlight boost, so it's a better flashlight. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not good at all. I haven't even said the price yet. Siri can now newly process requests even okay, so that's the new thing now. They can see the Siri on it. They can make it so you can talk to Siri offline. I mean, I guess that's useful sometimes. I'm not gonna really hate on that part. But it's all about we gotta see if it all works. Siri can now log Apple Health metrics, including weight, period information. Okay, as well as respond to health requests. So yeah, now Siri can be more useful to you. Thanks for including that. Finally, like in your health and everything, so you can track all that stuff. So double tap, better display, and that's literally it. Different battery. Oh yeah, plus it though. How long is the? I believe the battery is like. Oh yeah, the price is $800. Nice, just for a whole a freaking smartwatch. Nice. Same battery life as before. Yet again, nothing changed. Same battery, same price. It's 36 hours in normal mode and 72 hours in low power mode. I mean, if that's actually true, and they don't change. I mean, are they gonna like lower the like they always do with the phones? Are they gonna lower the battery as every time on the old phone on the old watches as every time they put out a new one? Like, I'm not trying to hate, guys. All I'm just trying to say is from past experiences, I'm not hating on Apple. Trust me, I have every Apple device almost in the book, so I'm not hating on it. I freaking take my phone, Apple Watch, and AirPods to school every day. That's not dynamic trio, whatever. They're like the terrific trio in my pocket all day long. So yeah, so I'm a big Apple fanboy. My point is, I'm just from previous experiences that they just love money. They just love money, and they just like. Usually, their features don't work once they really put out a new watch or a new phone. But anyway, let's just move on. That's all the Apple Watches. Now let's move on to the 15. This is where the iPhone 15. This is what's more exciting to people. All right. So first
now
up.
Let's talk about iPhone.
Okay, I guess
Since
we're
the very
listening to
first
this.
iPhone, we focused on giving our users a device that's incredibly powerful, remarkably.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there. Incredibly powerful. When have we heard that sentence before? Literally for every phone for the past 5 years.
Easy to use and beautifully designed.
Beautiful.
Every year, we've built on this foundation to create experiences that make a real difference in our users' daily lives. Today, we're pushing what users love about iPhone even further.
What'd you say about the 14? What'd you say about the 13? I'm not gonna keep this. I'm not gonna keep giving the disrespect. Let's just look at the rest. iPhone, and then there's the pros. So let's do that. I'll get to the pros after this. All right. So should you buy? Let's go to this. I'll talk about that later. 15. Oh, there's a 15 plus. I didn't even know about that. I did that with the 14, but all right. Let's start here. So let's go to the design, water and dust resistance. Oh yes, wow, dust. Almost like I couldn't wipe that off with a wipe. Crazy. What I just want to hear about this. So what is it? Water resistance, of course, and dust resistance. What is that? iPhone 15 and 15 Plus have a IP68 rate, whatever that means, rating for resistance to water and dust intrusion. The smartphones are able to withstand a depth of up to 6 meters, or 19.7 feet, for up to 30 minutes. Okay. So, what is it? So IP6X is the highest dust resistance rating that exists with an iPhone. Okay, an iPhone can withstand splashes, rain, accidental water exposure, but intentional water exposure should be avoided. Okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Didn't realize that. But what is it like? Oh, here. Okay, I was wondering what dust resistance is because I never heard that before. Okay, it can hold up to dirt, dust, and other particulates. So that's a new one. Dirt is always gonna harm my phone, right? I don't really know. Display. iPhone 15 and 15 Plus have the same OLED Super Retina XDR display. Yet again, with the display, you say the same thing over here. Okay, you can get brightness. Oh, the brightness is higher now, so it's called 1,000 nits now. While peak HDR brightness is 1,600 nits. It's up from 1,200. Okay, so it's like a big difference now. Okay, then we'll see. Apple also says that the 15 models can reach 2,000 nits peak brightness outdoors, a display feature introduced with the iPhone 14. Yeah. Alright, that's a display. Anything else? Oh yeah, so the dynamic island is now. If you guys don't know what that is, the 14 Pros have with the one I have right here. Obviously I can't show you because this is audio, but I got basically this is a little instead of at the very top center of your phone screen, you just instead of that where the front camera would be, instead it's like interactive now. you guys, if you guys had the Pro or ever heard of it, it started with the 14 Pros last year. Now they're going to be on the base iPhone 15 models, and obviously, so now they're just going to pretty much put them on all of them up. So like basically 14 Pro and up, they're going to have dynamic islands. So that means 14 Pro, 14 Pro Max, they were already on there since last year. Now the 15 normal, 15 Plus, and all the 15s are going to have, so no matter which 15 you guys get, you're going to have the dynamic island. It's alright for, like, if you're listening to music, I listen to music, I feel like, you know, you can hold it down and pause, like, songs, whatever you want to do. It's like, multitask kind of feature, basically this article is just saying that, yeah, Face ID, stuff that it recognizes, that's just, all they're saying is it's included with all the 15s. Well, same thing we had last year. Yet again, the same thing we had last year. Whatever. A16 Bionic chip. The next processor, another new processor. I think A16 this year. Was that last year? I don't even know. All I know is every time they make a new processor, you can barely tell the difference. You can only tell the difference if it's like five different phones apart. But I'm not gonna get into all that. Neutral Engine ISP. There's an updated 16-core Neutral Engine. Yeah, I don't need to know this. What is this? It's capable of nearly 17 trillion operations per second. It seems like a scam, but I don't know. Whatever. There's 6 gigabytes of RAM in the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus, and the same amount of RAM that was in the 14 models. Nice, no change yet again. Storage space starts at 128 gigabytes like usual. Most affordable versions of the 15 and 15 Plus, but 256 and 512 gigabytes options are available at increased price. Okay, now we get to the part that shocks all iPhone users. USB-C port. Oh my god. I'm blown. My mind is blown. I'm just truly in shock here that it only took us 12 years to get this. I mean, like, that surprised me like I never was before. Because Samsung and all the Androids had it for 12 years, for like 10 or 12 years, and now we finally get it. Oh my god, I did not see that coming right there. Alright, so yeah, 15 models are first to feature a USB-C port instead of a Lightning port. So basically, you can take every Lightning port you've collected for the past 15 years and chuck it out the window, because you're not going to be needing those anymore, now that we have, now you need to buy USB-C ports. And I think, can be used for charging the iPhone, iPad, Mac, and the AirPod Pros 2 with USB-C charging case. I have the Pro 2s, don't they take USB? No, they take Lightning cable. Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna go on. USB-C allows, I can charge faster, okay, great. So when my battery dies like crazy, I can just charge it back up again fast. That's nice to know. Using a USB-C cable, and the iPhone is able to provide up to 4.5 watts, I think. On the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus, the USB-C port is limited to USB 2 transfer speeds, so you can use the same cord to transfer files to every computer and stuff. The Pro and the Pro Max support faster. Okay, so here's this. So now there's like you need all these different USB-C there's different USB-C cables, I think. And now for the Pro Max and the Pro, they support faster transfer speeds if you get a whole another cord, from what I'm hearing. Which yet again, more money for them. Great. Because they just love money. So, they continue to use Face ID, facial, okay. Same thing I just heard. Front-facing camera, it says. Include the same 12, okay, yet again, the same camera, at least in the front. Dual lens rear camera, yes. Okay, I don't need to read all this, I'm just telling you. Better zoom on the camera, nice. Nothing we haven't seen before. Video capabilities, 4K recording, haven't seen that. Crazy, it's almost like we had that for 5 years already. So that's nothing new. Portrait mode update, okay, I don't care about that. Whatever, let's just, I don't use portrait, I've never used portrait mode in my life, and I have the 14 Pro, that does not matter. Other camera features, Smart HDR5, ooh, Photonic Engine, photographic styles, night mode. For you nerds out there, I'll just keep going. Deep Fusion, portrait lighting, True Tone Flash, cinematic mode, action mode, paranormal, and burst mode. It seems like a lot of modes, Apple. Battery life, how much we got? I don't need all the statistics, I just need the time, how much battery I'll have. So, as for now, and now, hear me when I say this, as for now, so the 16 comes out and they drop this, they ruin the battery life on this one. Let's see. Offers up to 20 hours of battery life for now, up to 16 hours of streaming video playback, and 80 hours of audio playback. Okay. As for now. The Plus offers up to 26 hours of video playback. Oh, okay, so the Plus has like a little bit more, I think. Okay, and then 5G connectivity. Okay, that's doesn't 5G. It supports for better data, I guess. Just yeah, emergency SOS via satellite. That was on the Pros of the 14 Pros. Nothing new there. Crash detection, useless. Not yet there. It was on the 14 Pros. Yet nothing new again. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, GPS, and ultra wideband. Yet again, we've had that for years. MagSafe, we had that for years. All right, so 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max. But from that, let's see. Beyond that, from round up, all timeline. All right, that's the end of this article. Now, guess what? Let's see what's different about the Pro and Pro Maxes. So let's go here. Go back to my page here. So now, the last thing we got the Apple event talked about was the 15 Pro. So yeah, let's head over here. On my, I don't know, it's 15 Pro. Everything that we know. Let's just what's the new Pro. So 15 Pro. How's it? Yeah, that should be fine. Everything we know. Okay, so where are we starting at? Alright, so now the another thing everyone's talking about besides USB-C port is, oh my god, we haven't gotten that in 12 years. Oh my gosh, we finally got the USB-C port. I mean, it's only been 12 years, Apple. Oh my, I'm still like shocked from that. Anyway, the next thing that everyone's talking about is that how this could be a bad thing and a good thing. Most likely just bad thing. But it's titanium now. Because now they're talking during the Apple event, they were talking about how making the environment better. Okay, yeah. So we got titanium phone now. Okay, it's fully made out of titanium. Nice. Not nice. iPhone. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. So where are we starting at? I'm trying to find where in this article I can shorten this up to. Available. So obviously the screen I think is gonna be the same. Screen size gonna be the same. The base is 14 and the Pro are gonna be the same, and the Plus and the Max might be the same size, I think. What else? Yeah. So Apple is using a frame made out of a new titanium alloy that's also used for spacecraft, and there are new titanium colors including white, black, natural, and blue. Titanium is lighter than stainless steel, so iPhone 15 Pro model is way less. Oh yeah, so that's another thing we were talking about. How it's gonna weigh less. Okay, so titanium. What was that? Okay, so the titanium increases the what is it called? What is this? Just all I know is it just weighs less. That's all I really need to know. Nothing. We're not going too much detail. Super. Always. Oh yeah. So they still have the always on display. That's on the 14 Pro right now. So the always on display. So like when you turn your phone off, it doesn't go off. It just dims the screen, and it just stays like that. Where we at? Rather than a Lightning port, yep, we talk about USB-C for this. All these ones too. USB. We talk about all that USB stuff, transferring files and all that. Okay, so with the USB-C port, you can also charge AirPods or an Apple Watch. Apple Watch. I thought you need like a magnet for that one. Oh, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now let's talk about stuff that's not on the base 15. Now there's another thing on the Pros, the 15 Pros. We got a customizable action button. That's just thanks for that, Apple. We got the action button where you hold another button on the left side. I think it's it goes above the power button or the volumes button on the side. It goes on the side, and you can just kind of, and it replaces the mute switch. Okay, so now you can't mute your phone. Okay, it can be set to one of multiple functions as launching that you can make it so it launches the camera, turning on the flashlight, recording a voice memo, or activating a shortcut. So they just totally remove the mute button, so now people can't silence their phones. Aren't nice. So they gotta manually. People might be. I don't know. People like now. Like, what if people that go to, like, work and school and college, or whatever. Now they have to like find another way to mute their phone. All this just a nice little switch on the side to easy enough to mute. Well, yeah, nothing can be easy anymore. No, whatever. Anyway, what else? Okay, so you got the customizable action button. You can just make it so it automates something. When you click it, I don't know. Well, you got better camera, crap like that, portrait photos, okay, caption, I'm not gonna ever, what is this, that's a no. Okay, so now just more camera details that we don't need, okay. Beyond the 15 Pro, what is this talking about? We'll get more updates, okay. Well, like, what else is new about the 15 Pro? Second generation ultra wideband chip, yet again a faster processor, unnoticeably faster. Precision finding for I find my friends. Okay, that's okay. Thread support. More emergency, like the same emergency features we had with the we have with the 14s. And then, oh yeah, now finally guys, the release dates for all this. These come out tomorrow, Friday the 22nd. So pre-orders are available. Well, were available on the 15th. Now it's the 21st. So tomorrow's the 22nd. And I think that's literally it about the Pro. That's the only difference right there. The only difference is right there. So there you have it, guys. That's the Apple event. Everything in the Apple event narrowed down to 24 and a half minutes. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I hope you tune in next in a few days, Sunday. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna be doing podcast Sundays and Thursdays. That's my schedule from now on. And if you want to see this live, so like I said earlier, check out my YouTube in the show notes. And let's see.